Hey there, random internet strangers. It's Random Bitcoin Guy here with the third video in my free dollar cost average beast mode strategy series. I am Random Bitcoin Guy. You can find me on Twitter as Random Bitcoin Guy at forex_random. I know it's a terrible name, but that's what I got for now. And just a little bit about me. If you have, well, before I get to that, if you have found this channel, on this particular channel, you might want to start with the beginning video to tell you all about the beast mode strategy. This is a completely free version. I will have a more advanced version coming in the near future, which will be in a Patreon paid group. But I felt so strongly about this that I wanted to give out at least, this was the original rough draft idea where I came up with it. Tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a shadowy mathematician, which is just I'm a college dropout with a major in math and physical science. I have a lot, particularly in mathematics. I was going to be a mathematics professor, but I ended up dropping out when I did the math on how much a professor makes versus how much I'd have to spend. Yeah, you wonder why you have a shortage of mathematicians. That's because we do the math. I'm a father, brother, husband, mentor, and a fitness enthusiast. I am the inventor of the dollar cost average beast mode strategy, and with this strategy I've turned my net worth from 5K into over 200K in the past 24 months as of currently right now, and I expect that to continually just grow from here, probably exponentially. And I've done this with nothing but my income and some math. And so you could, like I said, if you go back, you might want to start at the beginning if you've stumbled on this video. So moving on. This is a Strike tutorial, and we use the Strike app because it's the simplest, easiest, and cheapest method. I'm always looking for ways to be fee-free and for the average Joe is who I'm on the lookout for. The Strike app is a fee-free way to use the dollar cost average beast mode strategy. I ask that you use the link in the description below. You don't have to. It just helps out the channel, helps support the channel if you do use the links. This will automate withdrawals with direct deposit. So that if you get a paycheck and every week and you want to set aside money and you have trouble disciplining yourself to do that, this can automatically send that money directly to Strike so that you can don't have to do the hassle and have to worry about it. And it also automate your Bitcoin purchases hourly or daily. So this all saves you time, and time is our most precious asset. We can't get any of it back. So moving on. This is the profile page. It's easy setup. I just need your name and your email link to get started. Gives you your own referral link where you can invite your friends. Like I said, I ask that you use my referral link, but if you wish, you can use your own referral link and refer your friends to this. Like I said, this is completely free. I'm not looking to make any money off of this particular method. This is the rough draft version. Payment methods: you can use the Plaid network to connect your bank account, or you can use the direct deposit. That's what these two down here, these are the different payment methods. That'll hook to your bank account. You'll use the Plaid account. Some banks don't accept Plaid, so you have to be careful. And this also helps with if you need to take some of your fiat and move it back into your bank account. I know emergencies happen, so your money's not stuck inside here. Your fiat's not stuck inside there in case of emergency. But I highly discourage you from doing that. This will help with your discipline. So that you are disciplined every week after week, to do the beast mode method. It's very important that you keep the discipline to do this week after week, week in and week out. This is what the direct deposit form here. It'll give you a routing number, an account number, and the bank name. And so this will link directly to Strike from your paycheck. So you can go to your HR, you can get a form if you need a form. My company, I can go online and enter in this information directly so that it will automatically take that money out of my bank account, whatever my weekly DCA is, and it'll take it directly to Strike. And once again, that's saving me time. And then the percentage of your deposit can go directly into Bitcoin so that you can be paid in Bitcoin if you like. If in addition to dollar cost average strategy, you want to be paid in Bitcoin, and that you are in a place where you can spend a lot of your Bitcoin. Maybe you're in El Salvador or something like that. That's a possibility. You can get paid directly into Bitcoin. So I think that's pretty neat. And then there's I know I actually ran into Jack in Miami at Bitcoin 2021. We just passed each other. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and it was just before his announcement. It's a pretty cool story that I seen him. He said when he was up on stage, he was saying he hadn't slept for days, and I could tell because this was the day of the announcement. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was out taking a walk on Miami Beach on the boardwalk out there, and then we passed each other. And it looked like he'd been crying. I was like, "Oh, that poor guy, man. I wonder what's up with him." I didn't know him at the time. I didn't know it was Jack, but he was talking. He talked about it on stage or in one of his interviews or something. I was like, I see him. That was him. I remember him. I don't know if he remembers me or not, but I thought that's always a cool story. So we'll move on. This is the Bitcoin screen, shows a price and price history. It's just the chart. We already talked about charting. We're going to chart. We're not going to use this chart here. We're going to use the chart because there's no functions that you can use the indicators that for like moving averages and stuff. They don't have anything like that. They just have the price chart. So you can do the hourly purchase, and I already have it set up for $1.50 every hour, and it shows if you auto buy is on and what frequency, and it shows your buying history. You can click here, you can look at your whole history, and then your buy and sell Bitcoin buttons. And so we're going to buy Bitcoin. So we're going to hit the buy button, and we'll go to the next screen. And this is what will pop up. The next screen is the buy Bitcoin. It'll tell you the max amount that you can buy. It's your max amount of fiat that you have. And then you click this button right here, the one-time purchase. But we don't want one-time purchase. We're going to automate this system. So this is an automated system. So we're going to click that. And then we'll get this drop-down button here. And then we'll select either hourly or daily, depending upon, if you go back to my previous video, you would know whether, if it's above 168, you want to pick hourly. If your DCA, your weekly DCA is below $168, you want to pick the daily. So so you can divide it up. So we're going to pick the hourly, and then we're going to buy Bitcoin. And this is in this example is $168. Right now, currently, the price is below the SSL, so we put in 1.5. If the price is in between the SSL channel, we pick $1, and if the price was above, we would pick 50 cents. So we can hit 0.5, and that's the minimum amount is 50 cents. So we would go the hourly, we'd hit 1.5 and hit next. And then this would pop up to confirm your purchase, your hourly purchase of $1.50 at this price and at this amount. And we'll set up hourly purchase at the same time every hour on the hour. It doesn't really matter, but you might want to put it on the hour. Do this, exactly at 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock or whenever you start your first purchase. Doesn't have to, but I recommend it it makes it keep so that you can keep track of it a little bit easier. And then you just press confirm, and your purchase was successful. purchase price, and then the schedule is at 1:24 in the morning. I did this at 12:24, and so my next purchase would be at 1:24. So you select the buy. As in review, you select the buy button. You select your frequency. Hourly if your weekly DCA is greater than 168, and daily if your weekly DCA is less than 168. You select your amount based upon whether the price is above, in the middle, or below the SSL. So you're gonna, it's gonna be half the amount if it's above. It's gonna be your exact amount if it's in the middle, and it's gonna be your bottom one's gonna be your amount, your regular hourly DCA or your daily DCA plus 1/2. So, and then you confirm the amount, and there you go. And then you're just set to go. And then you just, anytime that the price will jump above the SSL, let's see. So, got ahead of myself. Hourly DCA is your weekly DCA divided by 168. Your daily DCA is your weekly DCA divided by 7. So that's if your DCA is greater than 168 per week, you can purchase more than $168 of Bitcoin every week. You can do more than $168, then you want to do the hourly. If you can't do that much, maybe you can only do 150, then you still want to go divide it by 7, because you might be flirting with disaster if you try to go too much too fast. So you don't want to go by 7. So maybe you only have $50. So you would divide it by 7, and that would be your daily DCA. Prices between the lines, you buy your hourly or daily DCA. So if prices like right in here, in between your upper and lower bands, then you're going to buy whatever that number is. So if it's hourly, $168, and that would be $1 per hour. If you had $7, you divide it by 7, that'd be $1 a day. If price is above the line, subtract half of your DCA and keep that half in your dollar reserve account. So what that means is that when the pricing is above, you're still going to be buying, but you're only going to buy half of your DCA. So your hourly purchases, we'll just keep it simple, is $168. $168 your weekly, so your hourly is $1. So half of your hourly is 50 cents. So you would only be buying 50 cents an hour with this as you come up through here until you drop back here, and then you would go back to $1 an hour. Now when you drop price below the lines, add 1/2 of your DCA to your DCA from that dollar reserve account. So all those dollars that we saved, all those 50 cents that we saved all the way through here, when we drop down here, we're going to add those in. So we're buying more when prices are suppressed. We're buying less when prices are running, but we don't want to miss out on big runs like this. So we still want to buy some. And then when we come down here, this is when we want to go big. And so we're adding that half of your DCA to your DCA from the dollar reserve. So now we're buying $1.50 every hour. Okay? Very simple. Keep it simple and keep it disciplined, and you will see results. It'll take a while. It builds up over time, but I guarantee you'll start seeing results if you hang in there. Hourly example. A weekly DCA equals $168. That's how much we have. So our hourly DCA is 168 divided by 168, which is equal to $1. Above the lines, hourly DCA is 50 cents. This is the smallest amount of Bitcoin you can buy on Strike. Below the lines, hourly DCA equals 150. So in between, it's $1. Daily example, weekly DCA, $7. This is as low as you can go, $7. If you got $7 a week, you can do this. And every sack counts. So it's very important that we're all in this together. Apes strong together. I can't stress that enough. If we're all doing this, if we're all buying, they can't stop us. So our daily DCA is $7 divided by 7, which equals $1. Above the lines, we're buying at 50 cents a day. Smallest amount of Bitcoin you can buy on strike. Below the lines, daily DCA is 150. So now you're buying when it gets below. When it's suppressed, you're buying more. When it's above, you're buying less, but you're always in. So you're not missing out on anything. You're not missing out on dips. You're not missing out on the rips. And that's all we have. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Please click like and subscribe if this helps you out. And I'll see you on Twitter.